Last night I dreamed. Last night's dream was a frantic one. I was wearing an apron and latex gloves. I had a painter's brush in my hand. Before me was an easel with some canvas on it. I was about to paint, but I could not paint at a leisurely pace. I had to hurry. I was being timed. And I don't know, I mean, I could have been timing myself. Maybe this whole thing was just an exercise in speed painting, but I was very nervous the whole time I was painting. So I got the impression that maybe I was being held captive and my captors were just forcing me to do this. They were just screwing with me. But anyways, I had to paint a picture, and it had to be finished before a fishbowl filled with red paint was completely tipped over. The little fishbowl was on top of a table beside me, and as soon as I saw the fishbowl start to tip and spill some of the red paint that it was filled all the way to the top with, I started painting very quickly. And yeah, the fishbowl wasn't being tipped by a person. There was some sort of mechanism beneath the table that was tipping the fishbowl over and spilling all of the red paint. So I painted very, very quickly, tried to get in as much detail as possible, and I'm constantly looking over my shoulder at this little fishbowl. And what I came up with was a quick painting of a building. It was probably 3 or 4 stories high. At night. The sky was bluish, but it wasn't too dark. It looked almost as if it was just right after sunset. And in the foreground, Batman. It was just Batman. He was kind of popping out of a corner the way Noob Saibot or one of the hidden characters in Mortal Kombat would, you know. And the bat signal was shining in this nighttime sky. It wasn't very detailed. I mean, it looked like a really bad expressionist painting. And I'm not knocking expressionism. I mean, there are some expressionist portraits or paintings that just are remarkable. I mean, there's a great deal of care that goes into making sure that details blend and become apparent when the viewer steps back and looks at the painting from a distance. I mean, I was being timed by this paint spilling out of the fishbowl, so I didn't have time to grab a dry brush and to feather my strokes and blend colors and tones. But yeah, 3 or 4 story building, Batman in the foreground, bat signal shining in the nighttime sky, and an alarm clock going off shortly thereafter.